What If It's Cool is proudly brought to you by Respo Clothing. Feel like a champion by wearing the merch from all the stars, including Luke Resner, B Squared, Savannah Rowe, John Stop Action, Nova Nichols, The Cooters, and my personal favourite, Conflict Axiom. So feel like a champion by checking out Respo Clothing. They can be found on Facebook and on Instagram. Victoria Pro Wrestling presents Falcon's Fury, happening on Saturday the 6th of April at the Strathmore Balls Club. Ticket link is in the description, make sure to check it out. The finals of the Alpha Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Tournament conclude at Alpha Pro Wrestling's All or Nothing, happening on Saturday, April 13th at the Pipework Market. Ticket link is in the description, make sure to check it out. Before you see All or Nothing, make sure to check out Alpha Pro Wrestling's Energy 3, also happening at the Pipework Market. Entry fee is only $2, make sure to check it out. Adrenaline Pro Wrestling presents Breakout 40, happening on April 26, featuring the up-and-coming stars of Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. Ticket link is in the description, make sure to check it out. MXW presents Game Over, happening on Saturday, April 27th at the Sunbury Memorial Hall. Ticket link is in the description, make sure to check it out. It's Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays, and I'm with my co-host as always, John L. Crossfire. Johnny boy, how you going?
Up.
And we are joined by somebody who contacted us for a change and wanted to do this, and it is my pleasure. And I'm so nervous and also so excited because not only do I get to work with this man, I love this man to the moon and back. I am, of course, talking about Jason Krusher Cole. Jace, what's been happening, man?
I don't think I've ever had an intro quite like that. Oh, I'm a bit flattered there, my brother. Appreciate it.
Oh, good. I've said it before. Like we hit it off from the get go, and like when we filmed those vignettes for the Pipework Market Championship.
Oh man, they honestly they were some of the funnest things that I have ever done. I had a blast doing those, man. It was genuinely just a laugh the whole time through.
Yeah, like the outtakes were just absolutely great, and like the whole thing with you and Adam as well at the Savlaki stand, like.
Dude, you know the funny part about that was, man, like that whole skit on the fly.
Yeah.
None of it, no one talked about nothing. It was just lights, camera, action, rolling, boom, knock him out.
Yep. And the fact that the people in the background, I don't know if people saw it, but if you look at the background, people actually generally thought that we were actually fighting and we had to apologize. No, this is all part of, wrestling and,
Yeah.
definitely come to the show next Saturday. That was fun. And also we got free food, which is fantastic.
Hey, and those souvlaki's, man, were insane too. So, like, shout out to my man who gave us the souvlaki's from Pipeworks.
Yeah, man. Well, next
also,
time...
while I'm on the shouting out business right there, I have noticed the shirt, and I have to shout out my CGS crew because I love those guys. Will Walker, Charlie Rose, Rochelle Rogue, and obviously the young goat.
Yeah, you nearly said
Valiant.
You nearly said it too. I saw you stop right there. You went,
I did. I had words with him a while back. I was like, bro, I've just gotten I'm so used to calling you the other part, and now I've got to drop it and call you just Valiant.
It's still just going to be KV to me, isn't that? Just the wrestling thing. Everyone just
no, it's the young goat, kid no more, Valiant.
I don't think I've ever called him by his real name ever. Even before he was KV, I think I just called him Kid. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. Like, it's been 6 years of knowing him, and like now, I have to call him Valiant. Damn.
No, I love those guys, man, and I look forward to seeing what they're doing, and I'm always proud of a lot of them, so definitely keen to see where they go.
No, they definitely are one of the best. Now, before we get started to talk about what we're here to talk about, Johnny, a bit of a health update. What's cracking?
Still just plugging along as per the last episode. My next appointment isn't until 15th of May. I'm on 4 drops a day. Vision actually is getting clearer in this eye.
Oh, good.
My good eye, so either it's a good sign that's getting better, or this one's getting worse without me realizing. But no, I just plugging along. I have no pain. I've been sleeping really well. I've legit been sleeping for like 7-8 hours a night, which is unheard of for me. But apparently, these meds are doing this job. So
Yeah, but also I'm not getting those late night memes that I
Oh,
used to
bro,
normally
I'm
get.
falling behind myself. I'll open Instagram and I've got like 8 different people have messaged me, and there's like fucking 20 different messages from each of them, and I'm just like, oh god, is this what it's like?
Krusher, I don't know if you've ever seen John L. Crossfire's Instagram page, but his record is 65 stories in one day of sharing random.
Look,
My
I
man, that
sit at home
is
24/7. I can't work.
hey,
I'm fucking lonely.
that is a bloody talent. I envy you, my man. My Instagram page is very like you'll eventually get some wrestling things, but lately I've been really liking scrolling through the Instagram reels.
Oh, dude,
And oh, dude, some of the things that pop up in my Instagram reels, I just can't help but share to my story, like the Rick Rolled ones, or you know, I love those ones, bro. I'm such a big child, so anything really stupid makes me laugh.
that's how it starts. Is I'll be watching one reel that that DBC or someone sent me, and then the algorithm's just like, here's this, and I'm like, fuck, and all of a sudden I've shared 10 things in the space of 2 minutes, and I'm like, oops.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I feel you.
I'm worried. I'm worried for what I sent you before. Like what's going to pop up in your feed now?
Oh, I showed my wife that
No,
actually.
no, I told you not to share it. Why would you do that?
And her response was, I thought the DPC was religious. And I'm like, well, he is, but he's still got a fucked up sense of humor.
So, Jace, oh god, I can't believe I'm going to mention this on the show. So he shared something about SpongeBob
It
being
was like
extra.
just a meme about SpongeBob being like the best target for a gangbang, because afterwards he's gonna have to like bleep these words out. But afterwards he's a sponge, so you can just squeeze it all out.
That's horrid to think about.
No, but no, oh god, no.
And then DPC goes, hey, have you seen insert adult film here? And I was like, what the f-? So he sent me the YouTube trailer, and I was showing my
Oh no!
like, I'm like, this is in my YouTube What's history. For the record, I was having a conversation with DPC before you question anything.
Yeah,
Oh my god. For anyone who's wondering, do not Google it. Do not watch it. It is the most disturbing thing you are ever going to watch.
to quote a man, to quote a quote from one of my faves. I don't even know if that's PG.
I was more thinking of like Kevin Hart, like somebody look at this. Somebody look at this.
It's so f***ed
So
up.
it's already off. Why every time we have a guest, it just
I don't know.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't know
Jason.
why. I don't know why.
Hey, I am the perfect one to have too, man, because I have zero like I said, I am big child with zero filter. We good.
Like I've never met Krusher actually in person. I think there's been a couple of Instagram reactions here and there, but it's
Yeah.
just it's like, hey man, nice to actually talk to you properly. Have you heard about this SpongeBob? Jesus.
Oh god. Oh, the censor button's going to be on fire tonight. That's for sure. Now,
Oh, shit.
normally I give this time to John because he's the one who's got all the information, all that stuff. Crusher, what are we
Yes.
reacting to today?
So today we have a match that is extremely special to me. It holds there's so many positives I can talk about this. Before I talk anything about this, I spoke to you about this off camera. I have a few little props that I'd like to stick in the back here for this video.
Okay.
If you will indulge me. One of them just so happens to be the very title that I was wrestling for in this match. I had this made up not long after I actually won the belt. I have done photo shoots with this title, and the person that is in this match means so much to me, and the story behind it, which I will tell you guys in a minute. It was something that really wasn't supposed to like work as well as it did, but it did. The other thing I have for context just happens to be the shirt that I wrestled in that night.
Bro, that is like legit, like iconic Australian wrestling memorabilia right there. That's sick.
So that happens to be the shirt that I wrestled in with my blood still all over it. So the match that I am talking about is myself versus Sicko Smacks for the NAW South Pacific Championship. A little bit of backstory before we start getting into this match. I was training up my sister at the time. She was training to be a wrestler. And I thought a good way for her to get used to a crowd and sort of, learning the ropes, so to speak, would be to start refereeing. I think anyone looking to get into wrestling, refereeing is a really, really good start because it gets you in there with the wrestlers and you get a feel for what they do in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I trained my sister up. At the Hitman's gym, we were working hard, and she was actually, she had a couple of matches under her belt as a referee. The show before this match, my sister was supposed to come out and referee one of the women's matches,
mm-hmm.
and no showed. A little later on in the show, Bo Bowman and the children of Bowman come out to the ring, which consisted of Varg and Johnny. They come out to the ring and they call me out. They let me know that they want me to join the children of Bowman and that, they could do a lot for me. And, I wasn't having none of it. I was for the people, by the people. And it was, I wasn't going to turn my back on that.
Mm.
They ended up wheeling my sister out in a wheelchair and they had kidnapped my sister.
Whoa.
So they kidnapped her. They tried beating me down in the ring. I get up. I fend off children of Bowman. I go chasing Sicko Smacks backstage. I get through the curtain. Nowhere to be seen. I find the general manager at the time, and I say to him, cameras are around and stuff, and we hit the, I want a match with him. I'm going to tear his head off, yada, yada, yada. The match was made, and the rest is history, as they say, which we are about to watch pretty much right now. So, yeah, a little bit of backstory was I was asked to join the Children of Bowman. I refused because I didn't want to turn my back on the fans. Because of that, they'd kidnapped my sister, and now we head into this match.
I feel like this is like I don't know why, because when you see the kidnapping, she came out in a wheelchair. Ever seen Batman Beyond, the Return of the Joker?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, like when Tim gets brainwashed, I just that was just picturing in my head what Bowman was doing, and
yep.
I could just imagine your sister, just with the fro, the glasses, and just going like that in the middle of the ring. Obviously, it's not, but I don't know why that just popped in my head, but that's not a pretty picture.
Look, a lot. This, like I said, this means a lot to me because the work that went into putting this match together and the people involved in this match, it couldn't have been scripted at all. All of this was from some really strong creative minds, and it, to me, like I said, this is and you'll see why in a moment, but it's, oh man, it's so special to me, and just to get to do it with these people, I've got no words, man. I love this match.
Kind of wish we got Jeremy Smacks on now to be part of this, but at the same time, it's a bit hard to get everyone on, especially during the holidays. This is Easter Saturday as we're recording this, by the way.
This is true.
With that being said, let's get right into the action. Oh, someone looks very familiar. Is that Johnny? Do you want to have a wild guess and say who that is in the referee shirt right now?
I would dare say that he's the GOAT of referees in NAW.
One could say that.
Yep. And that's Tobias Crane, formerly known as Smack Daddy, as well.
It sure is.
Is that Tomo in the background, or who's up there?
In the at the table?
Yeah.
That is one Tyson Baxter.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Currently, at that time, he was injured.
Mm.
I think with the ACL tear. And he's actually a very important role in this match.
All right. Well, we'll see what's going to happen.
This so the video that's actually playing on the screen, like right now, I am one of my biggest regrets, or not even regret, because like I had really no say in it, but I really wish I could have gotten the edited footage instead of just a hard cam, but I don't even know who has the footage. The promo video that is playing now, which if I was any sort of professional, I would know not to stand right in front of hard cam. Oh man, the production quality that went into making this this promo video before the match starts, dude, second to none. And no one was doing this sort of stuff then.
It looks really, like when you're not blocking it, it looks really really good.
The cool part about it too is the music, because there's no voiceover or nothing. It's just the video with music over it.
Mm-hmm.
But the song that's being played is Michael Jackson's Ben. So
Okay.
if you can picture that song over some sort of horror flick,
Yeah.
that's
Honestly,
kind of what.
That's
Willard. It was when they did that. Oh, I can picture it in my head now. Like,
yes, it's the one where like like eat him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's so at this time, Sicko Smacks used to carry around this teddy bear. And the teddy bear was like, for anyone, just for comparison, the teddy bear that Sicko used to have was like Undertaker's urn. It would put Sicko in a trance, So Bowman had control of the teddy bear, which gave Sicko his power.
Mm-hmm.
But when Sicko would touch the bear, it would send him into some sort of like trance.
Oh God, we gotta find more footage of Sicko doing stuff like this. This is gonna be great,
Dude,
Johnny boy.
This right now. So what you're seeing now with him bandaging someone up in that wheelchair, the person he is bandaging up is actually my sister, and the video that you were seeing is him scalping my sister's face and wearing her skin over his own head.
All right, were you stealing everything from Batman?
It's like legit.
Oh,
yeah, that's so cool.
And then it pans away, and you'll see my sister sitting in the wheelchair.
Yeah. I just like how KV is just like, oh, it's okay, don't worry, he's coming out. You can beat him up now. Just wait.
And that is Sicko with my sister's face and hairstyle in the wheelchair.
In the wheelchair, okay.
Yeah. With Bowman standing behind him.
Oh, Bo, please grow your hair like that again. I think you look a lot better like that.
Shout out to Bo. Bomber's gonna win tonight. My booty was puckered the entire time.
Oh,
damn! Tope Suicida straight off the bat.
Yep. And as you can see in the background, they just dragged my sister out while I was unaware and have taped her to the wheelchair now.
Oh, wow.
Big punch right there. This sucked.
Oh! Well, now, was it padding on the ground, or was it just the ground itself?
No, there was a you know that what's it called? Like the hexagon padding, the square.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jigsaws, yeah.
It doesn't make it any better though.
It really does not.
Still hurts.
I took an apron bump on those, and I was like, well, that's something I'm never going to do again.
Yeah.
Off the apron to the floor. I'm like, oh, it's fine. The jigsaws are there. Nope.
Oh!
I was snug.
So that kendo stick was very much shoot. It was I bought it from a martial arts store.
Oh, so it wasn't gimmicked or anything?
No, it was real. But by the time I finished,
The smack on smacks.
yeah, and I was not pulling those either, man.
Oh!
Right through the chair.
What are we, like a minute in? I'm already loving this match so much.
The messed up part was you could see me grab my leg there.
Yeah.
My leg was buggered from the Suicina.
Oh, okay. Oh! I don't know what it is about the tray, but I think that's a more scary bit than a chair shot or anything like that, because there's no way to protect yourself on that.
Yeah, look, I like taking the tray shots.
Oh God! Now that I know that's not gimmicked as well, now I can feel. I can just feel it. Oh
yeah, me and Smacks went out there, and man, we beat the piss out of one another in this match.
You can swear if you want, Krusher. I'm just gonna edit it out anyway.
Easy.
Beautiful forearm shot though from smacks.
This sucked.
Here we go. Oh! Oh!
And then he follows it up.
Oh my God! Woo!
Yeah.
Wow! I've got a headache just looking at it.
Oh, dude, my head was ringing after hearing that. Right in the back.
And it's really starting to affect you now, your leg, isn't it?
Yeah, the leg. When I come out, it like I don't know what happened, but I lost it numbed it right up.
All right. Oh. Beautiful area. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You guys have great cardio, because if this is me, I'm gassed already.
Oh, dude, I was gassed on entrance, man.
It doesn't show, man. It doesn't show.
Well, I said this to you in one of the other matches that Krusher was in, and I'm just like, it just blows my mind that it's so agile. Because, like, granted, I've never met you. Like, you're a big dude. I didn't realize how big you are, but, like, seeing, like, I've met KV, or just Valiant now, the young goat, and, like, he's a lanky little seeing that both you and Smacks towering over him, I'm just like, really puts it into perspective.
He looks so nervous here as well.
This here was stupid, but it looked cool.
Oh God! Did that get you in a? I know it got you in a cup, but it also get you in a knackers as well.
No, so I missed that part. But the what I didn't realize is, see how the can is crushed?
Yeah.
If I had that the other way around, it would have gone through the two of us.
Oh! Oh, man.
Because when I landed, the bin, like, it popped out.
Yeah.
And the metal, like, pretty much exploded.
Oh, man. Someone was looking out for you.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, my God. Beautiful spear.
Didn't you? Owe me a Coke.
Now, remember, I can't win this match because they've got my sister in the wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
So at this current point in time, my head's going like, you know, how much damage can I do to this dude while I'm trying to formulate a plan inside my own head as well.
Mm. I love KV's facial expression. What have you got? So what does the table say?
Sicko is dead.
I love that everyone's just got the phones out waiting for to go down.
Oh.
So if you can see, he's got on brass knuckles.
I was wondering what that was on his hand. I wasn't sure if that was tape or something.
Now, the part about this is they are real, very, very real.
You're me. Why would you wear real ones? Like, that can really you up.
For legal reasons, I have no idea where they came from, but they were they were very, very real. Look, funny little like I said, you know, I wish I could have got the ringside footage to it, because that would have been cool. But what you don't see currently at this point is one of the table legs just broke.
I heard something like ball, but
I was wondering what that snap sound was, but there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. So one of the table legs just busted.
That smacks is just like,
So it was very much do with it what we can.
Yep. Oh!
And he just put me through that big thick ass table. You can see the X get thrown up.
Yep.
The table leg stabbed me.
Oh, what? Like, where did it stab you? In the back?
Yeah.
Who's that running in?
They were our like helpers, so like medics and just ring crew and stuff like that. But when the X was thrown up, they'd come out to check on us to see how we were.
Yeah. Are you freaking out at this point, or are you just sitting there calm, like, yeah, I got stabbed, I'm all right?
I remember grabbing the referee and saying to him that if he stopped this match, I'd stop his life. This poor guy, he cops it. Ready? Look.
Oh!
God.
I hope they got paid well that night. Like I was saying to you guys before, this was the same shirt I was wearing, and that blood is still on this shirt.
Oh, man. Is that 211?
That is.
It is? Okay. So where's 47? If 211's there, where's 47?
I
In the
have
back?
no idea. I think this was before he made the metamorphosis to 211.
Ah, okay.
Luscious locks.
I don't know about you, John, but I feel like I'm at a family reunion watching a snuff film. Just like everyone I know is here.
Pretty much. I love this part in the match. This was a cool.
Surprisingly mixed reaction here.
Oh!
Facts too.
And the Krusher is up. Oh! Oh!
Oh, the lariat.
Another quick pin attempt.
So we just hit each other with each other's finishes.
John, is it too early to say that I'm going to call it this is my favorite match of the year so far?
Oh, I think definitely of the year so far, yes.
But before I was going to say was I'd say they're close. The Roxy Riot versus Jeremiah Kingsley, and then obviously Sicko Smash
Yes.
and Jason
Two
Krusher.
very different styles of matches, though.
Yeah, this was like I said, this for many reasons this is one of my favorites. This is one of the first times I'd ever really used weapons or this was something different. It's not often you see big people do like this.
Oh my god!
Even though you missed that, though, that was still picture perfect. Like
Right.
Saki elbow.
I don't want this match to end.
He kicked out.
Hey, John, I just realized something because you haven't pointed it out, and I think it's because you're scared of him. KV doesn't have his shirt tucked in. Your pet peeve?
Oh, Jesus, I didn't even notice that.
Man, I tell you what, right? For all the pain and suffering I've had to go through in this match, man, Sicko is one of my absolute all-time favorite people to fight.
Oh yeah, those are always the best ones, though. Like, honestly, just beat the out of each other, give them their money's worth, and then just go backstage and die.
So this chair was George the Hitman Julio's chair. This thing is not gimmicked. It is all steel.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Damn!
Oh!
What a sell! What a sell!
Bro, like I said to you off cam, no one could have taken that better.
Put some Benny Hill music.
That's probably one of the best ref bumps I've ever seen.
Oh,
that was
bro.
some Charles Robertson type.
Now this part here is actually important. Now I know you can't see it. You might be able to see it a little bit, but currently right now, Tyson Baxter is up off of his chair.
Yep.
and
he's cutting my sister's restraints loose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can see like a little
you
black shadow kind of.
See, Johnny and Varg are gone now because they've taken the referee somewhere. I don't know what they did to that man. So the only two left currently are Bowman and Sicko. Just a quick one as well. Bowman genuinely stuck his finger in the cut on my forehead,
Of course he did.
then licked my blood.
Oh my god.
Things you could do before COVID.
Now I'm gonna have to like picture it in my head when I see him next. Oh.
He's telling me to join us. I told him to get and then I spat a massive blood loogie in his face.
I was actually talking about a spot today I did where I spat in someone's face in 2019. I'm like, couldn't get away with that these days.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh.
Ew.
Sicko! I want you to destroy him! Leave nothing left!
Unfortunately, what you don't see here is my sister has just gotten out of the wheelchair
You can kind of see her though, but not
Kind of see
really.
like a silhouette almost, yeah.
and has just kicked Bowman in the short and curlies. And remember what I said about my sister being a referee, yeah?
Yeah.
And that she didn't.
He's got
So
the bear.
my sister has just thrown the bear to Smacks.
Oh.
And now she's tearing the head off it.
Bro, what is in your gene pool? She's tall as well.
Oh, beautiful
Out of
cutter.
nowhere!
Oh,
And
nice.
she's got the stripes on. Dude, this is a case
And
where
now
the
the match is
shirt's
fully starting away.
Oh, beautiful. That was even better than the first one.
Wow. So we'll just stop the music because we don't want to get a copyright strike.
Fair.
What a amazing match!
That was fun.
Something really, really special about this match. I can't exactly point it out on cam, but just take my word for it.
Mm.
This wasn't long after my dad had passed away, and my mum is actually sitting in about the third row watching this match.
Mm.
And it's not often they're able to get out to my matches, but she made it to this one. And yeah, man, this was something special, man. This was Tyson there. Like, he ran into the ring with a busted ACL. I am genuinely struggling to keep it together at this point because just everything, man, everyone just hit their target. You know, it was one of them we hit it out of the park moments. And I said to my sister right here, I said, Dad would be like extremely proud of you right now. I said, you killed it tonight. And she puts a belt over my shoulder. a little funny thing here. I kept telling her to hold the belt.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, why? I said, because I don't have the energy to hold it my damn self. I love Jay Curtle photography, so he's got that shot in a photo for me.
I think that should be your 4x11 photo that you should be signing for all your fans out there.
Oh, I genuinely like. I think maybe like a huge reason why this meant so much to me is just the hard work pays off factor.
Mm.
Almost every big title match I ever had or ever won at NAW, I beat a version of Smacks for it.
I just wish I was checking this out at the time.
The coolest part of all of this, and I'll peel back the curtain on it a fraction, is what happens after the cameras stop. We got pretty much as soon as we walked back through curtain, we had majority of the locker room there congratulating us on what we'd just done. The main event actually come up to us and said to us, like, now how the are we supposed to follow that?
And rightfully so. Like,
And
it's amazing. Oh, it looks like people are about to leave.
I think they might have been going to like maybe an intermission or something. Because we weren't on the second half. I think we finished the first half. But man, dude, I had so much. I got like, I so badly need to thank Lobo for that match. Because he's the one that booked it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And we went out there and, he believed in what me and Jez could do. And me and Jez, man, we put it together, and like I said, everyone sort of just hit their marks like perfectly on time. And, whether it was Bowman, Johnny Vug, Valiant, my sister, Tyson Baxter, all the weapons stuff, man. It was just, to me, that was something I'm extremely proud of.
Well, I'm undersold it to me when you messaged me about it. Like I knew vaguely about this match. Because it was on my list of stuff that I wanted us to react to. So like it was like, oh, okay, it's, at least it's one that I'm kind of aware about. But man, love it.
Yeah, it was definitely something I'm very proud of, man. And I'm super happy that you agreed to let me come on and have a chat about it, and just give a little bit of, for anybody that cares about it or was there, or just any of the people that were in it, just to get a little bit of the story out of that match. Because, like I said, the only footage I have of that match is what we've just watched. And I got some incredible photos from Jake Hurdle, which I'll cherish forever, But, yeah, just like, I don't have a lot of footage from my NAW matches. And like I said, I wish I could have had the edited, the ringside footage and stuff like that, because it's just little bits and pieces that would have been cool to see, man. But to be able to come on and just sort of, I don't want to say give a play-by-play, but just give a little bit of insight to what the match was, what it was about, why we did it, man, that means the world to me, and I can't thank you guys enough for letting me do it.
All right. If there are any more matches you want to do, by all means, let us know. We'll work out a time. That's any wrestler out there who wants to be on part of the show. We're happy to do it.
You'll regret saying that, bro, because there's a couple on there, man, that I could think of. Me and Guido in the death match.
Put it this way: we have a friend of the show. He's more like a brother, but he's an annoying brother that likes to have that one joke about the other brother that the other brother, like myself, will egg him on to do, because when someone says they're gonna meet us at a certain event and doesn't show up, you gotta pay for it for the rest of your life, mate. Johnny, rebuttal?
I had family commitments. I'm sorry.
You could have met me, Krusher, and JK at that event, and you didn't. So that's your sort of thing.
May have been a chance of doing commentary at that event, so it would have been even better. But here we are.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll all have to make it a thing at some point, though. That's for sure.
Well, he's saying that he might be able to make an alpha show at Pipeworks, because obviously
nice.
we still got to have that Savaki party. Definitely.
Yep. As I said, like the Sundown
actually, I gotta
get to, but Pipeworks is still definitely one that I want to get to.
With some of the wrestling coming up, I got one of my good brothers has been hitting the gym quite a lot, and my man's starting to look like a building. He's built like a brick house. And Chucky, I know you'll be watching this, but man, I definitely want to do some team stuff with me brother. Man, that man is highly under. Man, I find in Australian wrestling, like, there are a lot of underrated talents out there. Chucky is really one of them. Guys that are putting in work. And if you don't mind me just shouting out a few of them, like,
Go for it, brother. Go for it.
like Chucky, Ryan Casca. Man, if people haven't seen Ryan Casca do his thing, damn, like, get on it and like show him some love. Kaitoa, man, Kaitoa.
Love that kid. He's amazing.
I fucking love Kaitoa, man. He is a joy to watch. Just do his thing backstage and in the ring, man. Dude is absolutely phenomenal. Guys like, I mean, this dude, he's made a name for himself, but I'll always plug the guy every time I get the chance. But like EC Diamond, I love that dude. If you want to watch some really like top quality matches, definitely check out guys like Diamond. Oh man, there's so many people, just so many amazing Australian wrestlers out there that need a lot more credit than what they deserve.
Well, that's what this whole show is about, is us showcasing the best of Australia. So if anyone who is an Australian wrestler that would love their stuff showcased, please get in contact with us. Send a DM to either myself at What If It's Cool on Instagram. Record a conversation on Instagram for John. We will love to have you on the show. We just have to make time. Yep. Yeah, you can buy your t-shirt too, John, because you've got a pro wrestling tee store. Well, since we're in a plugging nature, we also have to acknowledge the sponsor of What If It's Cool, and also Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays, Respo Clothing. Make sure to check out Respo Clothing on Facebook and Instagram at Respo Clothing. They've got amazing merchandise, like, well, no, not this one, but but like the normal shirts I normally wear. But definitely check him out.
Resna's doing some awesome stuff, bro.
I have some stuff with him sooner than later, so
you are doing stuff with him.
just gotta put the funds there, but hopefully there's a show coming up in October, a charity show that I want to get him to do one of the designs.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
he did the shirts for, I know
For Kyle?
I know Valiant's dad, I think, did the design, but Resna did the printouts for the Kyle Eid show, yeah?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
still need to get my hand on one of those.
I've actually got one, and it was such a beautiful shirt, man, for an incredible human. I feel like that dude was the pinnacle of what a wrestling fan should be. Like, there was no judgment. He there was no this company, that company, this wrestler, that wrestler. It was wrestling, and I love to watch what I love. And I feel like, as a lot of people forget that, man, like with like being a wrestler, either being in the business or being a fan of it, but man, just enjoy it. Wrestling's wrestling.
Exactly.
Love what you do what you love,
We always say it on here, but miss Kyle.
Yeah, it's still, like, as I said, I was talking to him like 8 hours before, and I was just woke up the next morning and was like, off. Like, I was just talking to him. Like,
it's a beautiful thing though that so many wrestlers and fans still talk about him. Like, that's really cool, man. And like the fact that as a wrestling community, whether you're a wrestler or a fan, it's cool, like, to know that he had a bit of an impact on everyone. Yeah.
Well, even some of the Impact people were sharing it because they just met him like the month prior.
Yeah, I've seen some photos of him with the Impact titles and stuff.
Yeah, and it was just like that, because like I'd known him like on socials for like 2-3 years, but that was the first time I ever met him in person. And then like a month later, it was like, as I said, I was talking to him the night before. It was just like, what the like, it's just insane. Like,
I've only officially had the chance to meet him once.
Yeah, and that's the same for me. I was just like, so because you talk to him like every other day, and all of a sudden it's like he's just a mate, and I'm so glad that I got that chance to meet him. And he was so respectful. He's like, "Can I get a photo with you?" And I'm like, "Bro, the stars of Impact are right there. Like, why would you want a photo with me?"
Yeah,
I'm just like,
with
humbled me, I tell you,
with stuff like this, bro. Like, wrestlers and like people whose memories and stuff live on in that. There was a wrestler a long time ago. His name was Firestarter, and he's sadly passed away. My sister, she's a primary school teacher, and Firestarter's best mate also teaches at the same school she's at.
Oh.
And he used to wrestle under the name Teacup. Like, when my sister was talking about wrestling and stuff, he's like, "Oh, do you know, like, maybe George the Hitman Julio?" And my sister's like, "Nah, get the out of here. Like, no way." And I went up to a function that they were having, and I got to meet him. We got talking about, wrestlers like, Kyle and Firestarter and stuff like that. And man, it was really cool that, like, it's everywhere,
Yeah. Oh
I feel
man.
like everyone knows somebody in the wrestling scene.
Well, it's funny because remember when we were at the press conference for Alpha, you guys were talking about this and this and this, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, like you threw out like a name like Sam Slovakia, like a name I haven't heard in like
Oh man, dude.
12 years. And then like today, like I mentioned Mike Peterson and
Yeah.
Chris Trio, like I grew up around them, and it's like we all are connected somehow. It's like having Cass Stone on here too.
Man, I remember my very first Australian indie event that I'd ever been to.
Mm.
It was at a hall in it was St. Matthew's Hall in Faulkner. And it, like, a couple of the wrestlers on there, they had like Slick Steve, Bradman, the original Bastard Brothers. For those that don't remember, it used to be, I think it was Logan and Crackerjack.
That's right.
Then there was the Lygon Street crew.
Like you're just like naming people who I know. Here's a funny thing. Like I'm not going to mention where I work, but I actually work with Slick Steve.
Oh man, dude, I used to love Slick Steve, and you know how a lot of people used to shit on Nickelback, or still do. Well, he used to walk out to Nickelback's Animal, and I'm one of those people. Like, I think Nickelback slaps, bro. I do.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you and I'm about to call him by shoot name. Actually, no, I've said it on one school because he's been a part of it. Tass, aka Manos, he loves Nickelback. He even said that on the episode.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just one of those guys who like to shit on Nickelback. I think they're okay. I don't think they're the greatest band in the world, but I think it's more fun just to shit on them. That's all.
I think a lot of people are on that. They quite like just the banter when you get talking about it. Yeah.
Well, that whole thing with and here's our Disney reference for the episode. With Deadpool at Once Upon a Deadpool. That whole scene with the Nickelback and saying they these many awards and all that shit. That's probably the best thing that Disney's done in probably good 20 years.
Bro, man, that killed me, man. I laughed at that for a good hour.
Man, I had that replayed for the whole work day. That was so good.
Yeah, dude, some of the things, man, like that we watch and we enjoy. It's man, the topic of conversation, bro. You could talk about stuff like that forever, man.
I know, right? Now, speaking of topics and stuff, I have and I haven't told you guys this, but I have been contacted by the director, Jared Hargraves, for us to react to something of his.
Oh, dude, just quickly, another underrated talent, man. I watched him and Chucky wrestle at MXW.
Yep.
And man, that dude is so good, bro. I love watching him work. He's a joy. And like Relentless are putting out some incredible talent.
I know, right? They're doing amazing work over there. Man, they
are killing it.
I haven't yet to go one into their main shows or even to their showcase shows, but I'm definitely going to check out one of them this year because it's not going to come out until the next vodcast comes out. But he called me a certain word, but I still love him. Nate Hunter, I will go to support him, even though he thinks I'm that, but still. You guys will find out on the podcast when it comes out soon. Yeah, it is what it is. Now, Jared is actually working on a short film called The Wrestlers, and he wants us to react to the teaser trailer. So, with that being said, let's get right into the teaser.
Dang it, Bobby.
I'm already popping for a King of the Hill production.
Bang it, Bobby.
Escapism. There's escapism for me as a person that delved into the world of film once upon a time and is now a professional wrestler. A professional wrestler that happens
Okay.
to have Asperger's.
Oh,
I'm
I
on
didn't
the
know that.
autism spectrum, and
Me either.
I've never felt more alive, more at home than as an athlete in professional wrestling.
Explains why he is so good at hyper-focusing and why he's so good at this, though.
Mm.
Hell yeah, when's it coming?
Dude, that's really good, man. I like the fact he hasn't given too much away, but it's enough to make you want to check it out to see more of it.
Yeah, I should have asked him to give me a bit more information because he texted me last night saying, "Oh, you know, have you checked this out?" I said, "No, no, but I'm actually doing a reaction Wrestling Wednesday episode with Krusher and John." He goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool," and I was like, "Do you mind if I actually put it on the show?" He goes, "Yeah, let's just plug it." I'm like, "Yeah, cool."
Dude, that's incredible, man. I'm definitely keen to see a little bit more of that, and yeah, check it out, man. Bloody oath.
Speaking of movies, before we continue on this one, is there any release date when your movie's coming out? Because I know we went to the premiere, but I want the DVD because I want to watch it again.
Man, I have no bloody idea.
And you're the star of it too. Come on.
I'm not the star of it. I'm just I'm one of the people in it. Honestly, I genuinely have no idea, but that, man, working on that and getting to share so much time with guys like James Storm, George, Brad Conlon, he played the Brute.
Mm-hmm.
The fight scene with Nikki Nitro was, oh man, I had so much fun filming that. It was, and like Steve Ravick was just, man, it was. I've always wanted to do something like that, so to get a chance to be a part of something like that, and one of the most lovely people that I've ever met. Her name is Gracie. Gracie Gotcha Talents. Man, you would have to be a really, really frick of a person not to get along with Gracie. She's so awesome, and she made being on set so much fun for all the wrestlers and all the people that we were locked in the cage with, and just a lot of the cast and crew, man. That was so much fun. But I have no idea how to get a copy of it. I think you can watch it on YouTube.
Hang on, I gotta look this up now. Hang on.
I think.
Because I seriously want to watch it again because it was it was silly, but it was so good. Hotel Underground. Let's have a look.
I haven't seen it at all yet. I've been following like the news about it for like however many years it's been.
Nah, it's not on YouTube. Damn it.
Oh, man, someone told me one of my work colleagues said they watched it somewhere, but I can't remember where. They had to buy it. But I don't know where. I'll have to find out for you when I go back to work on Tuesday, and I'll shoot you a message about it.
Yeah, no, I'd love to watch it again. Going back to this mini doco though, like that's a big revelation. I had no idea that Jared had autism and all that. That's
Man, it's
wow.
heartwarming. It's heartwarming as well to hear him say stuff like, he feels so at home being a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's all about, man. It really is. And like, man, kudos to him for, putting his story out there and telling his story the way he wants to tell it. I'm definitely, man, he's hooked me on it, and I'm definitely keen to see it come out. And I love cool little things like that when wrestlers are putting together their own little projects and putting stuff out there for all of us to enjoy, man. Definitely keen to see it.
I'll definitely go check it. So, director, if you're watching this, please give us a bit of information because all three of us definitely want to check this out. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%, man. Definitely keen.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of this episode of Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays. Before we sign off for the night, Krusher, where can we find you on all your socials?
On my Facebook, it is, I think, Jason Krusher Cole Pro Wrestler.
Yeah, that's how
My my Instagram is Krusher Cole _official.
Mhm.
As far as Twitter, the only tweet I know is the sound of a bird. I have never used Twitter once. Probably never will.
That's all right.
And
TikTok.
oh, yep. And the TikTok. That's right. I'm pretty sure I'm under Krusher Cole on that, but it's very rare that I post. I'm more so on there for the memes.
Yes. Now, when I eventually do have you on What If It's Cool, which won't be too long, it's just there's a lot on the pipeline at the moment.
Definitely.
I have something that I want to discuss with you for your TikTok, because I think I mentioned this to you as well, but it did really piss me off, and I'm going to educate you on something that you said on it,
Yes.
and you had a massive rant over it. I'm going to say after we do this because I don't want to spoil it.
Fair.
But yeah. That's gonna be
Tune
fun.
in to the What If It's Cool podcast to find out what we are going to discuss off camera right now.
Johnny Boy, where can we find Court and Conversation?
So at CIC Pod on Facebook and YouTube, at Court and Conversation, one word, on Instagram. But if you go to my main Instagram, which is at sensational_LJ, the link tree is there. It has all of my different Facebooks for all of my different character work and yada, yada, yada. There's a GoFundMe there for my medical bills. That's another story. My pro wrestling tees. Yeah, my TikTok is there as well. I've actually posted a video like 3 hours ago as we're recording this. I've been trimming some of my like 2K Twitch streams, which I saw that actually DPC went live earlier, but I was already in the middle of a stream, so I couldn't jump on.
No. But I will say this though, I love your Twitch streams. Please continue doing them because your commentary is hilarious sometimes, especially when it glitches. That's my favorite.
Yeah, well, if you go to my TikTok, you'll see that there's some weird glitch where I went to pin the dude, and all of a sudden he was floating in the midair, and they were literally doing the Titanic pose. And it literally happened every time you do that move with the pin combo. So it's a glitch in the game where.
Yeah.
Man, 2K glitches are the best, bro.
I know, right?
But yeah. Yeah. Got some fun stuff. DPC is going to be getting interviewed in a couple of weeks. It'll be episode 100.
Hell yeah.
Go.
Well, hey, we've done like yourself, John. We've done me, but DPC, I'm taking over right now. Where do we find you on social medias?
And with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and enable those notifications to stay up to date whenever I post anything. If you want to check out Court of Conversation and What If It's Cool, they are both available wherever you get your podcast. And make sure to follow What If It's Cool on all socials. I can be found at What If It's Cool. Keep that support coming. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.